let me ask you about the balancing act that this government has done, which is actually quite impressive, that while in India there's a lot of criticism of its handling of the Muslim minority, it has actually managed to improve relations with the Muslim world. While in India it's always been said that if you take the side of Israel, the Arab countries will turn against you, it's a choice. They've broken that as well. The relations with the Arab world seem unaffected, yet we've got closer to Israel. First of all, how did we achieve that? And second, can we sustain it?
Well, I think we broke through some of the myths about, or presumptions about how the Gulf countries would react to the deepening of the relationship with Israel or it coming out of the closet. Remember that at different points of time, the Arab world has also tried to find modus vivendi with Israel, or at least try to build relationships. You've seen the Camp David happened, you've seen Oslo in the 90s, and the Abraham's Accord more recently in President Trump's first term. So there is an interest also in the Gulf world, in the context, and the Arab world, in the context of the changing geopolitics, and in the region particularly, of finding a way to at least re-engage with Israel and start normal relations there. Now, the street sentiments may be very different in the Arab world to what the leadership thinks about it. But I can tell you that they have, despite October 7 and the ensuing Gaza conflict, the desire for the Arab world at some stage to find a way to normalize relations with Israel. Because the Arab world, and particularly Saudi Arabia and UAE, do not see themselves confined to this region. They have much higher global ambitions of where they want to take their country. And they see normalization of Israel, strengthening of partnership with the United States as an important part. They are a very cosmopolitan culture going back to centuries of countries that have been on the trading routes throughout. And that's another subject I can discuss later. But for us, I think we broke that myth. Second, I think we've intensified our strategic partnership on its own merit with the Arab world. But what we did, particularly different now, is that we were not hesitant, defensive, or diffident about our relationship with Israel. And so Prime Minister's visit in 2017 set the tone, and it has not had an impact on the relationship that we have with the Arab world and the Gulf countries.